Okay, so if you're a filmmaker or anything where you do location scouts, I've got a new feature on this Rabbit R1. So it's the new meeting assistant. And as you can see, you do a triple tap and you get right into it there. You have these buttons. So there's your like active recording button, stop recording button, bookmark button, or you can press this side button. That's just to highlight an important part of the recording. But the super important thing for location scouting is as you're talking about the location that you're scouting, and you might be, talking about something specifically visually that you're seeing, probably if you're doing location scouting for a film. Now you don't want to video the whole thing, that's just kind of annoying, kind of difficult, whatever. But you might be doing a meeting voice recording of the whole thing. You can attach, just by double tapping this button to open the Rabbit Eye camera, or pressing that button there, you can attach a time-stamped photo to your meeting. Super, super useful. And so actually before doing this video, me and my partner went around and recorded our location scout for this video. So if I go into the rabbit hole, I can see the whole transcript, detailed, kind of like action log, the priorities, etc. I'll put a screenshot of that right here. So you can pause, you can read that. But right on the rabbit, you can see the summary, and you can see your photos. So these were all the places we were location scouting, and clicking on it brings you right to that point in the transcript. So if I go to this first photo, I can find out what I was saying right at that moment. That was not a great example because I didn't say anything really. Hold on. For example, I can see what I was saying right here when this photo was taken.
Well, color things in here, not much light.
Just one window.
Yeah.
Very useful with one click. With one click of this little email button there. I don't know if you can, okay. With one little click of that email button there, it can email the transcript, the summary, the photos, everything to my Rabbit Hole account. But something that's really cool, and I haven't tried this yet, so I'm trying this live, is you can ask it questions about meetings that you've had. Let me ask. If you go through my journal in the rabbit hole and you find my meeting about the location scouting, which room did I ultimately decide was the best room to use?
Let me see what I can find in the rabbit hole. Based on the information in your journal entry, titled Location Scouting for Mock Meeting Video Shoot, you ultimately decided that room H-3.04 was the best room to use for your video shoot.
Now there's some really cool stuff that I think this is gonna do like outside of the whole location scouting and really outside of like the meeting recorder part. I think there's gonna be some really cool stuff I can cover about the Rabbit R1 once I figure that out a bit more. But importantly, that is correct. The room we are in right now is the room that it put up on the screen there. Very cool. I'm gonna ask it another question. When you look at my recent recording about the location scouting, which rooms had the best lighting? So you can ask this right on the rabbit, right? I kind of like that. I like that I don't have to pull out my phone to do anything because my phone's distracting. I don't like it.
Titled Location Scouting for Mock Meeting Video Shoot. The rooms with the best lighting were room H001.11 and room H003.04.
Now it's doing some weird like speaking stuff, but if you read the screen, that is absolutely correct. I think for anyone who does filmmaking, anyone who does location scouting, where visuals are important, I think this is a killer product, killer app. Like the Rabbit is what? It's like $200. The competitors to this product that do that not only use, they rely on your phone, which maybe you want your phone doing something else, probably, if you're on set, right? Maybe you don't even want to bring your personal phone. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Pretty sick. And if you're like super hardcore about it, it does have a SIM slot. Like, you can use this like away from Wi-Fi. You don't have to though. I'll point out that it can record the voice, the pictures, everything completely offline. It just needs to sync it later for you to get the like AI summary and all that. But you can record basically as many as you want and they'll all sync at once. Pretty sick. So thanks for watching and see you next time.